a WikiVidi Documentaries production. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Enjoy.
Elias, wrestler. Jeffrey Logan Sciullo is an American professional wrestler currently signed to WWE, where he performs on the Raw brand under the ring name Elias. Independent Circuit, 2008-2013. Sciullo wrestled extensively on the independent circuit, for various promotions in the northeastern USA, primarily, for the International Wrestling Cartel under the ring name Heavy Metal Jesus, Logan Sciullo. While in the IWC, Sciullo won the promotion's Super Indie Championship and World Heavyweight Championship. NXT, 2014-2017. In early 2014, Sciullo was signed to a developmental deal by WWE under the ring name Elias Samson. He made his NXT debut at April 24, 2014 tapings, working as an enhancement talent and teaming with Buddy Murphy in a losing effort against The Ascension. Samson was then used sporadically on television throughout 2014 and early 2015. Mostly appearing as enhancement talent to wrestlers such as Baron Corbin. In August 2015, Samson debuted a new drifter musician character in a match taped prior to NXT TakeOver Brooklyn, approaching the ring with a guitar before being defeated by a returning Bull Dempsey. Samson then entered the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic tournament, where he was paired with Tucker Knight, but the two were eliminated from the tournament by Dash Wilder and Scott Dawson. On the December 23, 2015 episode of NXT, taped before NXT TakeOver London, Samson defeated Bull Dempsey with a diving elbow drop. In the following weeks on NXT, Samson defeated John Schuyler, Corey Hollis, Steve Cutler and Jesse Sorensen. On March 23, 2016 episode of NXT, Samson suffered a loss to Johnny Gargano. After the match, Samson attacked Gargano, but Apollo Crews came in to make the save. On the April 6 episode of NXT, taped at NXT TakeOver Dallas, Samson lost to Crews. Following this loss, Samson started a losing streak, first losing to Shinsuke Nakamura on the May 4th and to Finn Balor on the May 11th. On the November 16 episode of NXT, Samson defeated Nathan Cruz. On the March 15, 2017 episode, Samson appeared to gloat over Cassius Ohno, who had just lost a championship match against Bobby Roode. Ohno challenged Samson to a loser leaves NXT match, which Samson lost on the March 29 episode. On April 1, Samson, wrestling as the Masked El Vagabundo, faced Oney Lorcan. Vagabundo lost after being unmasked. Main roster, 2017-present. On the April 10, 2017, episode of Raw, Samson made his main roster debut, appearing on the stage briefly during an 8-man tag team match, as well as walking through the crowd during another match later that night. Samson continued to appear in the background playing this guitar during backstage segments over the next few weeks. On the May 22 episode of Raw, Samson made his in-ring debut, defeating Dean Ambrose by disqualification after The Miz intentionally attacked him. On the June 19 episode of Raw, as Samson was performing a song in the ring, Finn Balor, who was making his entrance for his scheduled match against Bo Dallas, interrupted him. Later that night, Samson attacked Balor as he was being interviewed backstage, telling him to never upstage him again, cementing his status as a heel. The following week on Raw, Samson would team with Cesaro and Sheamus against Balor and the Hardy Boys in a 6-man tag team match in a losing effort. On the July 24 episode of Raw, Samson would defeat Balor in a no disqualification match after interference by Bray Wyatt. Later that week, WWE would shorten Samson's ring name to Elias. Elias would enter a short feud with Jason Jordan, after Jordan would interrupt Elias during his songs by throwing vegetables at him. This would lead to a match between the two at TLC, Tables, Ladders, where Elias would be defeated by Jordan. On the November 6th episode of Raw, Elias would be defeated by Jordan in a guitar on a pole match, ending their feud. On the November 27th episode of Raw, Elias would challenge Roman Reigns for the Intercontinental Championship in a losing effort. On the December 25th episode of Raw, Elias would be defeated by John Cena. On the January 22, 2018, episode of Raw 25, Elias would be confronted by Cena again, which ended with Elias attacking him with a low blow and a guitar. At Royal Rumble, Elias would enter the Men's Rumble match, at number 6, where he would last 26 minutes before being eliminated by Cena. On the January 29th episode of Raw, Elias would defeat Matt Hardy to qualify for the Elimination Chamber match to determine the next challenger for the Universal Championship. On the February 5th episode of Raw, Elias would defeat Cena and Braun Strowman in a triple threat match for the right to enter the Chamber match last. On February 13th, Elias would team with Bayley in the WWE Mixed Match Challenge Tournament, where they would be defeated by Rusev and Lana in the first round. At Elimination Chamber, Elias would be eliminated second in the Chamber match by Strowman.
Brought to you by WikiVidi Documentaries. Would you like to know more?